a little bit something different. We're always cooking recipes that we love and stuff with Thrive, but today we're going to do a little something different for lunch.
What is it?
So we're going to do Simple Plate, which is our newest product that we have. It makes cooking so much easier, and Jeff and I use these all the time, both for lunch and for dinner, and families are catching on to this as well. So you don't have to be empty nesters to use Simple Plate. You can definitely be a family and use these as well.
Yeah, a lot of people have heard about meal kit companies. If you're online at all, you've probably seen Blue Apron, HelloFresh, Plated. There's tons of them out there. Those are some of the most popular ones. And those are all great, but today we're going to talk a little bit about the differences between our Thrive Simple Plate and those.
Okay.
So should we pick one out?
Yeah, let's do that. So over here we have a cupboard full of Thrive product, but we also have our Simple Plates right here. And today I think I'm going to make the sweet and sour beef with rice. So what I like to do is basically get it out, get the directions out here, and then basically it's all number coded and color coded. And so I just put all the twos together. So there's a lot of twos in this box. And my fours, my three, and my ones. And it comes with rice vinegar and some, this is saying that they're both fours. So I'll just put those with my fours right there. And that's it. It's ready to go. I need to...
So we're going to try using the induction cooker today. It does have a fan that makes a little bit of noise, so we're going to see how that works and may or may not do it in the future.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and help out by reading the instructions and let Lisa
it goes a lot faster
actually
that way.
make
One
the dishes.
Reads, one cooks.
Yeah, so the cool thing is, you can kind of see here, a little bit of glare, but it's got the numbers that match up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that match up with the numbers on these pouches. So step one is the rice. So we're going to do the rice right over here.
And let's just throw it in, right?
Just throw it in and stir it. It says 1.5 cups water, bring it to a boil, which we've already done. Add the seasoned instant rice. So it's already got a little seasoning in there with it. And then we're going to bring that to a boil and let it simmer.
Okay,
we're going to let that simmer for about 6 minutes.
Okay, you keep an eye on that so that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, back over here.
While the rice is cooking, measure out 1.5 cups water, which I've already done. We'll set that aside.
Okay.
Then in the large saute pan, add the oil. Asian cooking uses more of the peanut and all, not necessarily
So I just coated the bottom of the pan there.
Okay, so the next thing is add the garlic. So you're going to add the garlic to that.
Okay.
There you go.
What else?
So then you're going to add all the number twos. You're going to add the shredded beef.
Okay. That's right here. Shredded beef.
Dump that in.
This is one of my favorites.
And all these ingredients are freeze dried, and so they are going to last in a can they would last 24 hours because these are in 25 years. Boy, I don't know where. 25 years, but because go ahead and stir that so the garlic is getting stirred in. There you go. Everything just kind of picks up the oil and will kind of grab that flavor, and then you just add the water in. You can hear that. We call that sound the Thrive sizzle. So are all your twos in? Oh, you got a couple more. So what I was saying is, in a can, these will last 25 years. In a Mylar pouch or a clear pouch, they're not going to last as long. But these have a shelf life of about 3 to 6 months, which is great because you can put them on your pantry shelf like we showed you here a minute ago, and they're going to be ready when you need them. If you are familiar with the other meal kit companies like Blue Apron, HelloFresh, Plated, and those, everything that comes to you is perishable. comes in a box with a ton of packaging that ice packs and insulation and styrofoam and all this stuff, which a lot of people kind of have a hang up with because it really creates a lot of packaging, a lot of waste, a lot of trash. With ours, everything fit in that little box, and it can sit on your shelf. So with those others, as soon as you receive them, you receive 3 at a time with Blue Apron and the others, and the clock is ticking as soon as you get it. You've got to use it within a few days. So basically when it comes, you've got to know for the next 3 or 4 days, I'm going to be making these meals at home. So with Simple Plate, they just go in your pantry. It can sit there until you need them. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make a little cornstarch slurry.
Okay, so here's my cornstarch. Here's my water.
So we measured out a tablespoon of water, which is what this says. It says to add the packet into that and just mix it up.
Oops.
Turn this down a little bit.
Kind of sticks to the bag, so what I'm going to do is slice it open so I really get all of it.
There's all that goodness cooking up in the pan. You can see once we threw everything in dry out of the water, and as soon as the water, everything just kind of starts soaking up that water and refreshes back to its natural state. The only thing the freeze drying process does is take out the water, removes it from the food, and that process preserves all the nutrients and the flavor, but makes it shelf stable for 25 years.
Okay, so I'm going to add the slurry in now?
Yep. Just mix that in.
Is this going to thicken it because it's cornstarch?
Yep.
Okay. So, perfect. Now what's next?
So the next thing is you're going to add a few ingredients that most people would just have at home,
What's that?
which is soy sauce.
Okay.
So we're going to put
How much?
2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2.5. So 2 and a little bit more. One, 2, and then about a half.
And if you don't want to use as much, you don't have to.
Yep, that's to taste. You can use low sodium, you can use regular. Now we're going to add in the brown sugar,
Okay. Like,
the pineapple juice, which comes in the box. We're going to add half the can.
okay. So I was going to say it. Right.
Half the can of pineapple juice. And 2 teaspoons of the rice wine vinegar, which also comes in the box.
You just have to make a little hole in the top because it's sealed. Let's see if my fingernails are strong enough. There we go. How much?
2 teaspoons.
1, 2. And then we're going to save that for another recipe. Okay.
Okay, now we're just going to let that simmer for 3 to 4 minutes. Let's just have a quick look at it.
Smells delicious. How's our rice doing over here?
The rice should be ready
Yeah, the rice
to
is ready.
just go ahead and put the cover on that, turn off the heat, put the cover. The rice is now, it just needs to sit for a few minutes with the cover on, but it's ready to go.
Okay. Do I need to cover this or just leave it?
No, you can just leave it just like that.
All right. All right.
So why don't we just talk about some of the benefits of this versus, I'm going to turn this down to a simmer. Let's see, let's go right about there. So one of them, you've noticed, we've basically done everything. Start to finish will be in about 20 to 25 minutes, right? That's what most of these Simple Plates take. Now what you'll find with the others, like Blue Apron and the others, is that they don't really save any time. The nice thing, and I'm not knocking them because they're great products, is that everything comes for you in one box. So you don't have to worry about going out and shopping for things or planning out a meal, right?
Right.
So it saves you that time of going to the grocery store. Simple Plate does that as well, but it also, you'll notice we didn't pull out a knife, right? We didn't cut anything. We had scissors
There's
to
no
open the
prep.
bag. There's no prep. It cuts all the prep. And typically the prep is about half of the time that it takes to prepare a meal.
Right.
So where Blue Apron and the others would take about 45 minutes to an hour to make, these will take about 20 to 30 minutes to
Right.
make, about half the time. Cuts out all that prep. Another thing that it does is, I talked about this a little, is that it stays fresh with no preservatives. So this is just a clean food. All the vegetables, all they have in it is just that vegetables. The beans are just beans, no additives, no preservatives. The seasoning is what you add, so you can adjust that to your taste. Like I said, with Blue Apron, plated, HelloFresh, they're perishable. And so as soon as you get them, sometimes we say you get what's called meal kit anxiety, where the clock's ticking and you have to use it within a few days or it goes bad. We have friends, when you tell them about our one friend who forgot to stop her
Forgot to
shipment.
stop her delivery before her vacation, and so all these boxes came while she was on vacation, and they ended up going in the trash. So it was like hundreds of dollars going in the trash. Whereas Simple Plate, they could come while you're on vacation, no big deal, and they're going to be good. And so you've got 3 to 6 months to use these. Super easy, super convenient for empty nesters like us that are cooking for one or two. They're convenient and easy. For families, you're going to get the 4-person, because the 2-person really feeds 4, and the 4 really serves like 6 or 7. So that's from people that have had these, and that's the feedback that I've gotten from them. So you're really going to get a lot of leftovers in these.
Yeah, yeah. One thing that's nice as well is with those others, you don't get to specifically pick the dish that you want. You kind of select I like these types of things, and then they ship you whatever their meals are for that week.
And then if you really love one, well, forget it. You can't order that one again. Whereas ours, if you really love it, buy it again.
Yep. So we have, I don't even know how many we have, 15, 16.
And we're always
right
coming
now.
out with a new one practically every month.
Yeah, these were just introduced a few months ago. I think we had 8 when we started. We now about doubled that, and new ones are coming out every month. We just came out with a new one, a shepherd's pie that we haven't tried yet. I can't wait to try. Maybe we'll do that on Facebook Live as well. But yeah, like Lisa says, if you like this sweet and sour beef, order it again. Order 4 of them. You can have them on your shelf, and you can use it when you need it. Another thing about these is the price is going to be about the same or less than you would pay for those others. So average across the industry is about $8 to $15 per serving. So with Simple Plate, they come out to about $8 or less per serving. So we're at the low end of that price range. But like Lisa said, you were going to have leftovers. These are very healthy size servings, hearty servings. And so when we make one of these, like this one, we'll be able to have lunch today, and probably at least one, if not both of us, will be able to eat it for leftovers again. So the 2-person for us pretty much always comes out to
4 servings.
3 to 4 servings, and the 4-person comes out with 5, 6, 7, 8 servings, depending on the size of your family and the age of your kids. We know a lot of people who can feed a family of 6 or 7 or 8 people with one 4-person meal.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is like good. We
Yep.
need to like get this
Let's get it plated.
plated up. Wait, we forgot the sauce.
Oh, we got to do that. So this is
Just a tomato sauce.
a tomato sauce. I lived in Japan for a couple of years, and I used to make sweet and sour a lot, and it was a lot of work. It was kind of a big ordeal to make that, and it's so nice to have all the ingredients and be able to throw it in. The rice is really good that comes with this, has a nice flavor to it.
The smell is so amazing. So these dishes are so hearty, but yet so good. So we're gonna get ready to plate this up. Jeff is gonna get the rice out, and then we're gonna put this. And this beef is amazing. I don't know if any of you have tried our shredded beef, but it is by far one of my best products. And it is just delicious, along with our pulled pork and some of our other meats. People are oftentimes afraid to taste the meats. Shredded beef is one to try because it is wonderful. All right, so let's
They're all good. So there's the rice. It's a good amount of rice. That's definitely more than two servings of rice. But I'm going to dish this out on the plate. There's a good amount of rice, and there's still more than that left in here. And there it is.
Who wants to come over for lunch?
There's lunch. Well, have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you like this, then invite you or ask you to comment in the comments below. If you would like to see more videos of us cooking with Thrive, join our Facebook group, which is Thrive to the Rescue, and we'll put a link to that below. And if you'd like to see us make other things, go ahead and put those in the comments. Thank you and have a great day.
Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button now so you won't miss out on any of our videos.